we are, back up here in the beautiful state of New Hampshire, the Granite State. Right now I'm heading north out of ERROL, headed towards Pittsburgh. Another beautiful day up here in the Granite State. Today it's about, right now it's about 8 degrees. Perfect weather for snowmobiling. This state is really got a lot going for it. All these trails that I'm going on, most if not all, you can take an ATV up here in the summer. Miles and miles of trails. Downtown ERROL, it's got LL Cody, lumber shop, grocery store, sporting goods, anything you need for sporting goods. The basic groceries. Across the street you have a nice little restaurant. There's another one right up the road, more of a pub. So you got a couple options there. There's actually a post office too. So if you're thinking about making ERROL a snowmobile or ATV destination, you could do a lot worse. I really like it up here. If you haven't been, you ought to give it a try. As you can see, there's a ton of snow. Yesterday it was really, really windy, like gusts up to 40 or 50. And that created a whole bunch of snow drifts everywhere, as you can kind of see. I think they've been over it with the groomers. And there's been a few people gone over that since, but it's pretty quiet up here. Beautiful out here, huh? So like I was saying, I think most people are coming down from Pittsburgh. They stop, they get their fuel at LL Cody's, go across the street. 60 yards across the street, you got the restaurant. Don't forget to support your local economy, everyone. They rely on the tourism, and they help you with your trip. Have a good time. Dixieville Peaks, primary 113. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a detour for a few minutes. I don't know if I've been down this way. Nice trails around here. Plenty of wildlife. If I'm lucky, I'll see a moose. Been getting a lot of snow up here lately. Finally, Maine has got some snow. Maybe that's why it's thinned out up here, as far as the crowds are concerned. Right now, we're headed toward Dixville. I think Dixville or Dixieville Notch, whatever it's called. They are the first town in the country to cast their presidential votes. And I believe the population is 4 people. And we're probably 8 or 10 miles, if not less, from there right now. Look at that, that's beautiful, huh? Very nice. the charm, sipping away at the oil, gas. I played with the suspension a little bit since the last trip. It was running and steering great, but the steering was kind of stiff. Not stiff, it was hard. You really have to muscle it. So I softened I believe it's the preload spring on the front track suspension, and that really lightened up the steering. Oh, I missed it. I wanted to look at the mountains. This morning I've done 13 miles. I haven't passed one person. While I'm at it, I thought I'd just give a quick review on these gloves. These are FXR gloves. I paid roughly $90 for them. They were, I think, retailed for $125. I got them on sale. And I gotta tell you guys, these gloves are awesome. Here's some of those snow drifts. I was riding in, I don't know, it must have been 0 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. It was 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and you know, you're doing 30, 40, whatever. And these gloves worked really well. So I gotta tell you, these FXR gloves so far have passed the test. I don't think your hands could ever get cold in these. That includes my thumb. Very nice gloves. Another thing I wanted to talk about was these mirrors, these flip-out mirrors from Skidoo. I did a little bit of a video on these last year, and I noticed it was getting some traction, so I wanted to tell you guys, if you're thinking about getting these things, I wouldn't hesitate. The more I have used them, the more I like them. In fact, I think they're pretty awesome. They flip in for transportation, or if you don't want to use them, and then they just flip out, and then you can hear it too. They kind of click into place. They lock in, so they're not going to dangle all over the place. They really do a nice job, and remember, all you really have to do is see the headlights behind you sneaking up on you. That's all you really need. That's all I need. Once you see those headlights, you can either, speed up, or I just pull over, let them go by, not being a very aggressive driver. So yeah, they work great. If you're thinking about it, it's a good, less expensive option. I love them. Alright guys, so other than that, I am going to continue down, let's see, Flume Brook Road towards Dixie Notch.